It's very rare that I will say this, but I don't think I liked Hareum Scareum. It's very rare for me to not like a Warner Brothers cartoon at all. But honestly, the character of the rabbit just does my head in. This is the second or third Warner Brothers cartoon that I've seen with this kind of pre-Bugs Bunny rabbit, and he is such a hybrid of Daffy Duck's personality and Woody Woodpecker's laugh, and he's just very annoying that I cannot get on board with it. It's not all bad, there were some good things about the animation itself, but because of this character, I just cannot stand him. Hareum Scareum was released in 1939. It's directed by Cal Dalton and Ben Hardaway, with a story by Melvin Millar. And we have Mel Blanc voicing the hunter and the bunny, and apparently Pinto Colvig did the rabbit coughs, which is quite specific. And it's got a very classic Warner Brothers setup of this hunter and his dog tracking this rabbit and trying to capture this rabbit. And honestly, this bunny does my head in. He has quite an interesting design. I'm glad they refined this rabbit to become Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny's design is obviously very classic. He looks fabulous. This rabbit doesn't look too bad. I don't mind the design of him. His face is a bit squished, maybe? I'm trying to think of how to describe it. His face isn't exactly what I would want, but generally speaking, he looks alright. His movements are pretty decent. The way he is animated is fine. But he's like Daffy Duck on a bad day. He's obnoxious and annoying and really needs to chill out. And he's got the most annoying voice. Very well voice acted, it's consistent and clear as well, but it's annoying. And then he'll, every now and then, in fact, that's a lie. It's not every now and then, it's constant. He will constantly laugh like Woody Woodpecker. Woody Woodpecker, of course, voiced by Mel Blanc. And it's really annoying because he never stops for breath. He winds up the dog, the hunter's dog in this, and I do like the dog. I thought the dog was pretty great. There's a bit involving a female dog, kind of, and I thought that was creative. Some of the things that the rabbit does, they're inventive enough, they're engaging enough that the narrative wasn't too dull. And it's not too repetitive. The rabbit sings a song that's kind of catchy. Visually, it's very pretty. The animation of the backgrounds and the foregrounds are absolutely stunning. Although I hate the design of the hunter. He just doesn't look right to me. There's something about the design of him that, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. But not enough to make me dislike the animation. If that was the only problem, the design of the hunter, that I'd be fine with that. But it's the character, the personality of the rabbit that, to be honest, drives me up the wall. And I cannot stand this character. So, considering it's driven by this character and his actions and his so-called cleverness and, eccentric behaviour, it's very hard to get on board with it. The narrative flows well enough. It's it's quite varied. There's a lot going on. It's easy to follow. There are no problems there, and as I said, visually, for the most part, it's pretty gorgeous. But the rabbit, I just cannot stand him.